Exercise 1.3, question number 1. Suppose that 120 students are studying in 4 sections of 11th standard. A denotes a set of students. B denotes a set of sections. Define a relation from A to B as X related to Y if X belongs to the section Y. So all this I have noted down from the question. The question is this relation a function? Yes, it is a function. Why do you say it is a function? Because one child can go to only one section. One child cannot be in 2 sections. So every child goes to only one section. No child goes to 2 sections. So, one child can go to first section or second or third or fourth. So, every child has only one section, and so I will say it is a function. Now, what is the second question? What can you say about the inverse relation? What do you mean by the word inverse relation? Now, the inverse relation is from B to A. So B will be sections and this will be students now. See, first section will have too many students. Is it possible? This is B and this is A. Second section will have too many students from here. Similarly, third and fourth, they also will have many. So this is not a function. What is the basic understanding of a function? One element should have only one image. Here section was 1 has many students. So this is not a function. So let us take and write. The inverse relation is not a function because one section has many students, or I will say one section has many students, or in other words, one element has many images. So this is the reason why we say the inverse relation is not a function. So we can also write in other words, one element cannot have many images. So that is the reason we say it is not a function. Exercise 1.3, question number 3. Write the values of f at these values -3, 5, 2, -1, 0 given f of x like this. First of all, let us find out where these x values will fall. -3. Out of these intervals, where -3 will come? It is from -infinity to 0. So, -3 will come here. 5 will be from here, 3 to infinity. So, 5 will come here. 2, where 2 will come? Will it come here? What interval is given? Round bracket tells me 0 to 2, all the numbers inclusive, but 2 is not inclusive. So 2 does not come here. 2 is not more than 3. 2 is not below 0 also. So where 2 will come? Otherwise. So 2 will come in this interval. The next number -1. -1 is below 0. So it will come here. 0. Where 0 will come? Everywhere I have only round bracket. Round bracket tells me the end values are not included. So 0 also will come in otherwise area. Now we will find out the answers as I substitute. X is equal to -3. F of x is equal to, substitute here, -3 square plus -3 -5. Simplify and write the answer. 9 -3 -5, or that is 1. Next substitute x is equal to 5. 5 will come in this interval. F of x is equal to x square, that is 5 square, plus 3 into 5 minus 2, or I get 25 plus 15 minus 2, that is 38. Next I want to find out x is equal to 2. F of x is equal to 2 falls here. So it is 2 square minus 3. 4 minus 3, that is 1. Put x is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 falls here. So f of x is equal to minus 1 square plus minus 1 minus 5. 1 minus 1 minus 5, my answer is minus 5. Next I want to find out x is equal to 0. 0 falls here. So f of x is equal to 0 square minus 3, and my answer is minus 3. So this idea we must know. The interval 0 to 2 tells me 0 less than x less than 2. 2 is not included in this interval. So 2 and 0 I have to substitute only in the last case. So given a function like this, identify where x falls, and then in that values let us substitute and simplify. Exercise 1.3, question number 4. State the given thing is a function or not. Also check whether it is 1, 1 or onto. What is the question given? The function f is given in ordered pairs AC, BC, CB. A is given as ABC. F is a function from A to A. So let us draw like this for you to be having more understanding. A, B, C. A, B, C. So A to A I have written. First letter A goes to C. So it is like this. B goes to C. It is like this. C goes to B. It is like this. Is it a function? Yes, it is a function because the elements have images. One element does not have two images, so we can say yes, it is a function. What is the second question? I want to check whether it is 1, 1 or onto. Is it 1, 1? No. A and B have same image. A comma B have same image. Therefore, F is not 1, 1. Next, I want to check whether it is onto. This A is left out. Okay, so A has no pre-image. A has no pre-image. Therefore, it is not onto also. So, I will declare the given f from A to A is a function but not 1, 1 and not onto. Second part, x is equal to xyz. F is a function from x to x. So, let us mark like this way. xyz, xyz. F is a function from x to x. X goes to y. So, we will mark like this. X goes to z. X goes to z. Z goes to x. Is it a function? No. F is not a function. Why do you say it is not a function? Because x, this element, has two images, y and z, which is not allowed. So we will say every element should have only one image. If any element has two images, it is not at all a function. When it is not a function, we cannot check whether it is 1, 1 onto all that. The first step itself fails. So we will say it is not a function. Also, y has no image. So we say x has two images and y has no image. Therefore, f is not a function. Exercise 1.3, question number 14. Distance of an object falling is a function of time t and can be expressed as s of t equals minus 16t square. Graph the function and check 1, 1. So what is given? S of t equals minus 16t square. How shall we graph? We'll call 0 and this is t and this is s of t. As I plot t s of t. Put t 0. Minus 16 into 0 is 0. Put t is 1. T square is 1 into minus 16. Put t is say 1 by 2. 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 into minus 16 will be minus 4. Put t is minus 1. If I put minus 1 square is 1. 1 into minus 16, minus 16. Put t is minus half. Minus half square is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 into minus 16 is minus 4. So we can notice because it is t square, positive, negative, same answer only comes. We shall try to plot it. 0, 0 here. 1 minus 16. This is 1. Let me say this is 1. Minus 16 will be somewhere down. So my answer will be here. Half minus 4. Half will be here. Minus 4 somewhere here. So this is half minus 4 and this is 1 minus 16. The same idea this side. This is half and this is minus 1. Minus half minus 4. So minus half minus 4. It will be here. Minus half minus 4. Minus 1 16. Minus 1 16 somewhere here. Minus 1 minus 16. Now let us join it all 0 onward. So this will be the diagram. As we join, you have done practical geometry last year based on these problems. So it is a parabola we say, where we have marked t along the horizontal axis, s of t along the vertical axis. Now what is the question? We have graphed it. The question says check 1, 1. How to check 1, 1? So for 1, 1 function, check horizontal line test. Horizontal line test tells me if I draw a line anywhere, if I draw a line somewhat like this, it cuts at the horizontal line cuts at more than 1 point. So horizontal line, this is what I have drawn. Horizontal line cuts at more than 1 point tells me it is not 1, 1. So let us remember, we have learned this in the introduction. Horizontal line test tells me wherever I draw a horizontal line from a point given here, if the line cuts at more than 1 point, here it is cutting, also here. So more than 1 point it is cutting, we will declare the function is not 1, 1 and that is the answer. Exercise 1.3, question number 15. The total cost of airfare on a given route is given as two things. Cost C and fuel surcharge S. Both are given in terms of rupees. Cost and surcharge, both are calculated in terms of mileage. Mileage is given as M. C of M is given as 0.4 m plus 50 and S of m is given as 0.03 m. We must write m represents mileage. Now we need the total cost. They have told us in the question total cost is C and S. That means we must add both. So it is simply a question on addition of functions. Add both 0.4 m plus 50 plus 0.03 m. Adding these two, it is 0.40 m plus 0.03 m. Make it as two decimals so that you don't make mistake. Plus 50. And this is nothing but 0.43 m plus 50. So we have written the total cost is 0.43 m plus 50. Now the question is, find the total cost if it is run for 1600 miles. So given m equals 1600, total cost is equal to 0.43 into 1600 plus 15. Multiply, it is 688 plus 50, which is nothing but rupees 738, and that is the answer. Exercise 1.3, question number 18. The owner of a small restaurant can prepare a particular meal at a cost of rupees 100. So he is preparing a meal. So cost of production we can say that is rupees 100. He estimates that if the menu price of the meal is X, so he is preparing for 100 and selling for rupees X. The number of customers who will order that meal at that price is D of X equals to 200 minus X. So this is demand. D stands for demand. So how many of them demand actually the quantity? 200 minus X customers are there. Find the function to represent revenue, cost, profit. So what all we have seen, let us fill it up. First one, cost of preparation. They have said 100 rupees. So per meal, that is one meal to prepare, he needs 100 rupees. How many customers are given? That is given as D of X. D stands for demand. So customers is demanding actually. So they call the quantity like. So it is 200 minus X. This many customers. Preparation is 100 for one customer. So what is the total cost? Multiply. This is quantity and this is price. So I will multiply 200 minus X into 100. This gives me total cost, say in rupees. Menu price. How much he is selling for? Rupees X he is selling. So revenue for this many customers. What is revenue? Income. From one customer is getting X rupees, means from 200 minus X customers multiply 200 minus X into X. This gives me revenue. Now revenue is over, cost is over, and we need to find profit. How to find profit? Revenue minus cost. Revenue tells me income, how much I am selling. So how much comes into my pocket? That is revenue. Profit, my revenue minus how much I spent gives me total amount that I realize. So profit is revenue minus cost. 200 minus X into X minus 200 minus X into 100. In both the cases, 200 minus X is common. If I take it out, X minus 100, and this we call as the profit function.